TGIF fam, how is everybody? I am VJ, and this is FO Friday, where we get to share our finished objects. And we're starting a little early because I still have finished objects from last week we need to do. And I don't want to rush with all of this lusciousness. How is everyone? Thank you, everyone, so much for being here. We're going over to the YouTube side to see all of the wonderful fam here because we already know what the deal is. I you already know. I don't have to tell you. But I see Panda in the house. Panda baby, hugs and smooches. Uh Panda and Victoria were the first ones here. Yay, yay, yay. Hello. Oh, I can't do that from here. She nanny. Victoria is still crocheting away on stuff, but just about to make a quick she's just about to make a quick bite to eat, and she will be lurking. What are you eating, Victoria? Because I know somebody's gonna ask. There's my panda. Hugs and smooches, baby. How are you? And Michael. Sam says, good morning. Just grabbing a cuppa and have a blanket on my hook. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget your thummies. Thank you. Everybody is, Panda's off work today, working on this blanket. Almost done. How you doing? That's Panda and our dear darling Sam. Dinky Jen is here. Hi, everyone. My FO was finished in time about 10 minutes ago. Yay! Our dear darling Roberta is still in lurk mode, but will run in the background. Roberta, thank you for letting me know that you're still here. You can lurk, you can nap, you can do whatever you feel like doing. I'm here for you, and I'm glad you're still here with me. So yeah, you do you, boo-boo. I am so happy to have you here. Sam says, good, thanks. Can't wait to see that blanket. And then she says to Roberta, lurk away, in which case I can go over here to the restream because it has caught up to the chat. Restreams are giving me messages. Why? Victorious is laughing. Good going, Jen. I've been busy this week and finally uploaded stuff. Yeah, we're starting early because, baby, we were going to do this on Monday and I had to run and drop and run and get the kid. Leslie, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. How are you? There is our dear sweet Susan Vincent. How you doing, sweetheart? It is so good to see you. I hope you have your feet up for a moment. Yes, you done just in time. Oh, you're officially on holiday until the 2nd of November. What? Do you all do that every year? Really? There's our dear Nana Michelle. How you doing, Michelle? Putting me on the TV so I can see all these wonderful FOs. Brewing some coffee since cold and tired. I got me some hot tea. Oh, I guess I need to turn my hot plate on, or my hot tea will be iced tea in a minute. Yeah, it's a little nippy here. Laurie, welcome in. You're having trouble sending your FO, but it's email. Why? I don't know why you're having trouble, but it happens. It's my pattern test item, and I did have permission to share. Yay, I can't wait to see. Water in my cup, still packing and packing. No, it has not arrived yet. You see, I was working on another project. Let me make sure it's not sitting on the porch because I looked out the window. Nope, it's not on the porch. It's not here yet. It probably won't. Well, it'll come any minute now because I just went live. So UPS always wants to show up when I'm live. It'll be here any time now. Oh, Oh, Sam wants to know if Jen has any plans other than crocheting. She might do some knitting. Victoria's making chicken fingers and a small salad. I don't know. You might have to make more fingers because Panda likes chicken. He can pretend they're nuggies. Hello, Miss Kathleen. Yes, I am ready for the weekend. I started crocheting at 14. I learned from a book my grandmother tried to teach me, but she worked my nerves. I got me a book. And oh, I have tea in my cup, and you drink your water. Sam says every time I hear chicken fingers, I think, do they have fingers? Okay, chicken strips then. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Sam says, is laughing. Ever had chicken feet done Chinese style? No, I've been afraid. Put some on my plate once, and that's where they stayed. See, that's like me in the crawdad. I put them on my plate once, and that's where they stayed because they looked too much like cockroaches to me. Yeah, no, I could not. They say all you have to do is pull the legs off. No. I hope to grave hunt and visit friends with mom and maybe video a Halloween street tour. I enjoyed that festival. Thank you so much for sending me that link. That was the bomb. I love that. Uh, that would happen to you as well. Oh no, Panda says move over, Cookie Monster. C is for chicken nuggets. Oh, I love you all. Do you all know how much I love you? Do you? Because you all are the best. You really are. We're going back in time. We're going back in time to last week. I tried to catch up, but Lord, you all have been working hard. I mean, and I love it. And thank you, every last one of you, for sharing because, ooh, you all are so talented. I'm just a baby. You all are so talented. Okay, we are. Okay. I think this is where we ended or started. Yeah, we ended here. So this is where we're going to begin. We're going to begin at the end. No, we didn't change. I'm gonna stay out of that because if we changing the name of chicken nuggies. Crystal, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? Are you in the truck? Where are you? Are you? Oh no, you're working 410s now. Oh, you're off on Fridays. Ah, girl, you got to send me some FOs or some whips or some something. What you been working on? I forgot you off on Friday. Oh, I get to see my Crystal regularly. I hope. This is from our dear darling lurking Roberta. I believe this is where we ended Friday or Monday or whatever day I was here. When was I last here? Sam is running from me. She says, no name changes, Panda. It's YT using people at names instead of channel names. Yeah, they are trying to dox us. Do chickens have nuggies? I had a lot of friends who had channels, and I had a lot of questions. And since I was always asking so many questions, they told me to start my own channel. And I told them I had nothing to say, and they told me I had a lot to say. Start my own channel. I guess they got tired of me asking questions. So here I am. It's a trade secret. No, I had several, and I do mean several content creators pushing me to start my own channel. That was not in my plan. but I was encouraged. And Miss Kathleen's FO are a hat and scarf set. And we even have the crocheter as our dear darling model in her red. Go ahead, Miss Kathleen. That's going to keep you warm in those New York winters. That is going to keep you warm. And it's a nice combination with these sweater you have on. That is a cute doll. Camille, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. How are you? This is FO Friday where we get to share our finished objects. Well, everybody else gets to share their finished objects because my finished object, of course, is in the other room. And I'm in here with the stash that is tickling my nose. Okay, Rita. Oh my gosh. Rita and her mom have finished a bunch for the Ukraine, still working on more for Uppsala. Geminetti. Rita and her mom are going ham. This is absolutely impressive. Let's see. I need to move this to here, take this off here, and I said off. Thank you. And blow this up. Ooh, I love those hearts. Oh, look at the smiles on those hearts. Those are so stinking cute, Rita. I hope you catch the replay so that you can hear me say that these are so stinking cute. OM to the G. These are gorgeous. Okay. Kathleen, Jen wants to know if that's a pink or a red set, but it's nice. Blocking question. If you were spraying a thing to make lay flat instead of soaking it and stretching it out, how long do you leave it on the blocking boards and how often do you spray it? Dinky Jen, I'm going to scroll down and see if you answered that because my answer is going to be completely different. I think Sam answered it. She says, I just wait until it's dried. Okay. That color is amazing on her. Because my answer is I put everything in the washer and in the dryer, and then I hold it over a pot of boiling water and steam it, and then I lay it out on some towels and let it go into shape, pin it if I need to, and I let it stay there until it's dry, usually overnight. I just damp dry it. I don't fully dry it. Crystal says, yes, I am off on Fridays until November at least. I have been crocheting today, working on my friend's son's sweater. Yay. Braxton is a whole year old. Oh, and loving that it's a small project. That is awesome. Him's a year old. This is going to be his first Christmas. Oh. Roberta says, Panda, did you see things next to her? Ooh. Sam says, I just wait until, yeah, I jumped down to that because I knew my answer was going to be different. Because I never know where the yarn's been or how long it's been there. So everything is laundered. Just because. And she's laughing. Oh, I see extra hand, that thing, and Wednesday. Yep. Victoria says, okay, Sam, I've done the soak and hang over a towel rack if it's a scarf, but never done it for shawls. Oh, there you are, my love. You got here just in time. How's your mom doing? Oh, yay! Oh, that's awesome. Did you get to sleep last night? That is fantastic. Yay, mom. She sleeps a lot, but a lot better. Oh, good. You get to rest. Jen says, I just soak and stretch. Kathleen says, it's a sparkly pink hat and scarf set in front post stitch. Okay. There's Michael. Hello, my love. How are you? I got both of you all on today. I feel so special. How you doing, babe? Sam says rest is the best thing for her. Yes, and for Rita too. And I'm glad she's home and getting sleep. Mandy, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. How are you? My nose itches. I feel like Granny D now. Oh, Lord. There we go. But wait, there's more. Thank goodness. Up. That ends last week. Now we're stepping into the present. And you know, as slow as I am, we'll never make it to the future, but that's okay. All we can do is all we can do because we're going to sit here and ooh and ah and drool over the lusciousness. Trey is making earrings, supporting the transgender community with keychains and pins. Don't ask me why I stumbled over that. I really can't read. Oh, those are cute rainbows. Good job, Trey. I'm glad my neighbor has a Ring camera because somebody just drove by taking pictures of their house. Yeah, I'm that neighbor. We look out for each other. Give me just a second. Mercy. I'm not going to ask what else because the next thing will be even worse. Michael's making chicken soup in the slow cooker for tonight's dinner. Ooh. Crystal says it is for my assistant steward's son. He just recently sustained a freak injury at work. A 20-foot door fell on him and he had to get 8 screws in his leg. Uh, is that the one that was injured the day before his birthday? Yes, I slept last night. Hospital stay is catching up with me. I sleep a lot too, so I don't answer. I am so if I don't answer, I'm asleep. You sleep. It's okay. You don't have to answer. You just you do you because you know what happens when you don't get your rest. Please rest. Victoria says, "Let me know how your soup turns out, Michael. I only have ever done rice in the crock pot. I've never done rice in the crock pot. I do my rice on the stove. And I don't do all that rinsing and whatnot a lot of people do. But I do brown rice too. I used to make chicken, corn, and noodle soup the same way. Oh, really, Sam? It usually turns out nice in the crock pot. I have to clean that counter off and do some stuff in the crock pot. You heard the motor? That's what made me look up, Jen. Because I'm like, who are you? And then I see him drive by and he slowed down. But of course, by the time I figured out what he was doing, he wasn't in a position where I could get his license plate. But she'll have him on the ring camera. Every street needs a VJ. Now we have signs up saying we have a neighborhood watch, and if I don't call the police, my neighbor will. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we look out for each other. Dawn, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. How are you? Tell you what, these at name stuff is throwing me way off with people. Oh, I know. I know, especially when their at name is not similar to their channel name. I hate it. I really do. I don't know what they're playing at, but they need to quit. It's our own puzzle of remembering who is whom. Oh, yeah, Sam, it always throws me off. I cannot stand this. Camille says, I never made slow cooker soup, and that's the only way I cook, plus frozen. That's the only way you cook and you haven't made soup? Dawn cooks rice in the oven? From the grain, you do it the whole way in the oven? You got a rice cooker? Uh-uh. I got enough appliances. I want a dough maker, and then I'm like, why do I need a bread maker? I got an oven. But I don't now this type of weather, when I don't have the AC running, now's the time I'm gonna start kicking on the oven. Yeah. But when you were having trouble with your name before, Jen, you told us that that was you. So I knew who you were, especially since your weather. Oh, hold on just a minute. She's calling me. Sorry about that. My neighbor was trying to find the car on her camera and it didn't even register on her camera. So I don't know what's going on. Uh, let's see. Mandy says, men are so weird. My husband just had a 20-minute conversation with a coworker about how good their sandwiches were yesterday at lunch. I'm not touching that. I'm not touching that. Nana Michelle, you did a great job on that sweater. That is beautiful. Rebecca, welcome in. Good to see you. Happy Halloween. Hugs and happy fall and loves. Thank you all. Laurie says, I do all kinds of things in the crock pot. My hubby's Irish stew in the crock pot is the best, though. Really? Laurie, when you have a chance, email me that recipe, please. Because I like a good stew. Have I made one? Nope. I need to start doing more. My husband was a chef and he booted me out of the kitchen, and I have never gotten back into the habit of cooking. He broke me from cooking. Dawn says, Camille, it always comes out perfect. I saute it in the pot with some butter, add stock, cover, and bake 20 minutes. Leave on stove, cover, and bake 12 minutes. Leave on stove covered for 10 minutes. Okay. Sounds interesting. Sounds like baking eggs. Sam says, I have heard of that, Dawn. Apparently, it's good that way. I had not heard of that. That sounds interesting. Now, I do rice pudding in the oven. Dawn says, yep. And sometimes I add veg or salsa and tomato stock for a Spanish inspired rice. That sounds good. That sounds really good. Onions and peppers and maybe a little celery. Laurie says, I have a rice cooker, but it's also a crock pot and something else that I haven't used. I haven't used some other setting, but it's a multi-purpose, so it works. Okay. I'm gonna need to branch out. It's a lot of work for just one person, though. Mandy says we have a rice cooker too, but we make rice like 2 to 3 times a week. Oh, well, that makes a difference. Michael says, if I can cook it on the slow cooker or air fryer, that's what I'm going to do. Whatever I can do to make it quick so I don't have to stand too long over a hot stove. Yep, I understand. Camille says, we use the rice cooker weekly, plus love it. Okay. Now that I had said that it's too much trouble to cook for one person, I just remembered that I have a one person slow cooker. And my son gave me a whole bunch of little one person uh pans and utilities last Christmas, and they're still in the box. I need to pull them out and use them. Yes, but everyone knows me as Dinky Jen. Hi, Chuck. Welcome in. Good to see you. She says, Laurie, I love Irish stew, Irish pot roast, Irish men. Oops, went too far. My late husband was Irish German, Irish English German. Yeah, I'm sorry. I had muted you when I was on the phone and then muted the phone when I tried to talk to you, but I forgot that you were still muted. I had all kinds of things going here. I was pushing buttons. You know what happens when I push the buttons? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Our family makes rice. Sure, often too, Mandy, we wouldn't survive without the rice cooker. Really? Sorry I messed with your head, Sam. Mandy says, Laurie, your husband is Indian, right? Mine is Vietnamese, so I think it's similar. Oh, I tried to go to the India Palace yesterday to get some sog, and they weren't open. And I have a recipe open and a tab right there. They're going to make me have to make my own sog. I make pretty good sog. I just don't like to. That's true. You never know. You got to check. Please check. By the way, Sam, I love the colors you chose for the Tunisian hexacardi. I'm having a fairly decent day, Sarah. Welcome in. How are you? It's fairly decent. I am in the process of making laundry soap. I know. I know. I know. My cousin Michelle sent me a recipe, so I'm pulling up my big girl panties and I'm trying to make some soap. Sarah says, I'm sorry, VJ. Oh, say, Sarah, you got here just in time. Christmas, I know, but I made a Christmas scarf. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Sarah? What? Now, you know, I'm going to ask you what colorway this is. This is something extra special. Look at me. I did. Oh, I almost did them in the right order. So close. So close. Oh, I have not seen that Christmas yarn, I don't think. Oh, that is so cute. That is too stinking cute. Go, Sarah. Go, Sarah. Go, Sarah. That is too stinking cute. Have a good one, Camille. Stay safe and thank you so much for coming by. I appreciate it. Yes, that was Nana Michelle's granddaughter showing off the sweater. Panda, you know what happens when I push buttons. You know what happens. It just is. But you all love me anyway. No, Michelle has a she's under the weather and she's going to bed and I told her to stay in the bed. So everybody please hold a positive thought for my dear cousin Michelle. Yes, Michelle crochets cuz she's not any yeah, no. When she goes to bed, I know she doesn't feel good. Sarah's asking Mandy, where did they go? I believe you are semi closed, always up for good food. Ooh, I'm always up for good food. You all know I love ethnic food. Why aren't we talking about food? Well, it's my channel, so it's what we do. I got Irish stew. I got Indian food. Have I even had Vietnamese food? I've driven by the restaurant. I don't think I've stopped. We've got a Vietnamese restaurant here. I don't remember if I've ever been there. Uh, Jen says my mom usually does her stew on the cooker in a regular pan and lid. She did think about a slow cooker, etc., and an air fryer, but still not got one. If she doesn't mind doing it on the cooker, let her do her thing. Because you have to relearn how to cook when you go to an appliance. Okay, I'll get his recipe, but I know it has Guinness in it. That's what makes it Irish stew. Can I buy just one can of Guinness? Because if I have to buy a whole 6 pack, I'm going to have to wait until 4th of July and give it to my brothers. I like my food fresh out of the oven. I want to burn my tongue. And there have been times I've taken my food off the stove and put it in the microwave. I have to have that steam. My hot food has to be hot. My cold food has to be cold. I don't do room temperature food. It does not work for me. Michael says slow cooker / crock pot stew only in the winter. Something about a hot bowl of stew when it's bone chilling, cold outside is perfect. How about with a slab of cornbread? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Crystal says, I don't, why don't I have all of the letters? Oh, I don't cook anymore with only 2 hours when I get home before bedtime. I miss good food. Crystal, you're going to need to do what I did when I had the kids in school. I did batch cooking over the weekend and I would put it in the freezer. When I got up in the morning on my way to work, I decided what we're going to have for dinner that evening, and I would take it out of the freezer and put it in the refrigerator. And by the time I got home from work, it would have thawed out in the refrigerator, and then I just popped it in the microwave. Yeah, I got really good at doing batch cooking. Now they call it meal prepping, but back in the day it was batch cooking. We have stew most Sundays all year round and leftovers on Tuesday. That works. Panda says, I want to look like I'm trying to eat around a fireball and huffing and hawing, trying to cool it down, looking like a crazy person. Oh, oh, Panda. I like my hot food hot. Yeah, I'm serious. I will take it and put it back in the microwave. I have a lot of trouble at restaurants because they, wait for all the food for the table to come out and serve you all at once. And by the time I get my plate, it's not hot enough for me. But I'm nice. I don't send it back, but it's like I really could stand to have my food a little warmer. Thank you very much. Leslie says, mystery bunny I made finally made it to its new home in Mississippi with Mama Wrench. Oh, this is the uh is this the pattern you were testing? Now I forgot who did the pattern testing because I read that at the beginning of this live. Oh, it's sparkly. Oh. And we have another view. We've got the front and we've got the profile. Leslie does mug shots. We have the facial view and we have the profile. Oh my gracious me. Mama Wrench is going to love that. And I know Sunitha is up north, so she doesn't see that it's blue. It's blue, Sunitha. Sam says, one person slow cooker. Never heard of that. We'll check it out after. I know, my great aunt, I think she found it at the grocery store. Victoria says, my boyfriend and his family is Irish background. Okay. My late husband's great grandmother came over from Ireland on the boat, and she still had her Irish brogue. when the boys were born. Roberta says, Sam, we have all sizes of crock pots from 2 quart to a roaster size. Ooh. Laurie is laughing. My hubby is from Belfast. Oh, so Chuck's being a little funny there. Oh. Oh. That's one of those inside jokes I didn't know about, but that's okay because now I know. Thank you. I love this community. I really do. Because you know, I love me a good accent, but that's just me. Does anyone use lactate chewables? Well, not I, because thank goodness I am not lactose intolerant. Because if I couldn't eat cheese, we would have a problem. Lori says, Mandy, I understand why you thought he was Indian because we eat Indian food so much, but he's from Northern Ireland. Oh, I got another comment about Indian and Vietnamese. I know now. I've checked out for a few days, and today is blah. Oh, Sarah, be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. It's okay. You've had a lot on your plate this year. Oh, it's Big Twist? No wonder I haven't seen it. Michael probably has a whole stash of it. Nana Michelle says it's a Diwali this week, so that's probably why they were closed. We had to do keying at work for them. Oh, Mandy says, yeah, rice is a staple in our house because my kids love Vietnamese food. Oh, Sarah says, thank you. And Susan does risotto in the oven. I don't think I've ever done risotto because all the chefs say that you have to stand over it and you have to continue stirring it while you're pouring in the liquid. Lori says, Diwali sounds like such a cool holiday. Roberta says, Michael, I'm wondering about your affiliation with Joanne's. Did Michael's pick you up? I don't know. You have to ask Panda if Michael's can pick up Michael because Panda might not tolerate that. Somebody coming in there picking up his husband. I'm just saying. Crystal says, oop, need to listen better. So cute, Sarah. Ugh, my brain is frazzled and the ADHD hits hard. Yeah, we all seem to be having problems this week. What is it? It's not a full moon. We should not be having these issues. Victoria's going back to lurking for a while, working on a hat, mitt, scarf set. Go ahead with your bad self. You just go right ahead. You just go right on ahead. Mandy says, oop, sorry, I missed that comment, Sarah. I have no idea where they went. Somewhere in the northern Twin Cities area of Minnesota. I know. Sarah says, oh no, you are deaf not close. Mandy's laughing. I couldn't remember where you were located. Yep. Oh, I can buy one can. Yay. I need to try Vietnamese egg rolls. Okay. I don't know that I have, but okay. I don't think I've had anything because we used to order in food when I was working, and I don't remember, we might have, but I don't remember having ordered from that restaurant. I know I haven't been inside of it, but I don't remember ordering from it. We were always ordering something. You're in Maryland, about 4 hours from Baltimore. Okay. Victoria says, speaking of air fryers, my boyfriend's mom cooked bacon in it. We were making pizza and she set the smoke alarm off. Too long or too high, no idea. Oh, goodness. She made bacon in an air fryer? Okay. Well, now that you mention it, where I used to work, they deep fried their bacon. I was good with their bacon until was told it was deep fried, and then I was like, "Oh my goodness! Oh!" And Victoria is adding to her pile. Victoria, I like what your bee is sitting upon. I'm just saying that is so cute. Michael says, I don't like anything corn. If it has or was made with corn, I don't like it. Corn chips, corn bread, corn tortillas, etc. Oh, really? I'm so sorry. I feel for you. I like street corn too. VJ, you mentioned cornbread. Now my brain went into pintos and cornbread with a slice of onion. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh, yes. Michael says, oh no, my food has to be close to room temperature for me to eat it. Michael, you trying to make me file for separation, aren't you? Oh my goodness. And yours needs to be room temperature and Panda's needs to be fiery hot. You all have an interesting household, I must say. Surprise prize at Dawn Aaron's birthday bash. Okay. Oh yeah, you got to show the tail. Oh, Dinky Jen, you're having ice cream. I know what you're having. You're having ice cream. I love it too, Laurie. I love this community. Michael says, I could say something about accents, but this isn't VJ After Dark. No, this is not VJ After Dark. Yeah, and remember, you broke my brain on the other channel, so you have you have to wait to break my brain. My son-in-law passed lactating chewables. He was passing around lactating chewables, or he passed away eating lactating chewables. I don't know what you're telling me. I don't know if I should be happy or just okay with it. Sam says steak and kidney pud. You're welcome, Leslie. Trying to figure out what Laurie is trying to tell me. Oh, he uses lactate. Girl, please. Okay. Because I'm like, what? Wait, huh? What are you telling me? So, do the chewables work for him? The only food allergy I have is I can't eat three different kinds of shrimp in the same meal. I know. It's me. I'm not allergic to shrimp, but there is something in the Red Lobsters when they have their shrimp fest and you can pick three different kinds of shrimp. It makes me wheeze. I can eat a dozen fried shrimp and I'm fine, but give me three different kinds of shrimp and I will wheeze. It's annoying. Jen says, nope, vanilla cupcake times two and hot custard topping. Oh, you're just evil. Dinky Jen, you are an evil woman. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The best restaurant we have around here is at a goat farm. Everything is farm to table. No goat meat. They have cattle and chicken too, but prize winning goat cheese. Our Indian restaurant has a goat curry that is really good. There's a lot of bones in it. You have to be careful while you're eating it, but it is really good. And the way they do it, it is tender, it's not gamey. Such a cute bunny. I want to make a some bunny so bad. Well, Panda, go for it. You know, Miss Sia walk you through it. You know that's her dealy deal. She will get you there. Yeah, Michael versus Michael. Mm-hmm. Panda's got to okay that. Michael says Roberta, nope, and Joanne still hasn't paid out the last affiliate payments. It's a lot just sitting there and nothing to be done about it. Oh my, that's rude. Leslie says you can, Panda. That makes 20 cents last December for me. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that really sucks. That really, really sucks. So, are you all going to have a class action suit, or is anybody doing anything about getting you your money? Oh, Panda doesn't know the pattern. You have to watch Miss C. She's got many, many tutorials. There's my little short baby. Yes, Vietnamese egg rolls are so good. Thank you, Leslie. Please do. Roberta says the reason I was asking about getting ready to get a couple of skeins and thought about it. Oh, been wanting to make one since I found Miss C's channel. Mhm. Go for it. Branch out. Zoila, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. How are you? And Mama Inez. The bee is cute. The mushrooms are cute. Everything's cute. Michael is thanking Roberta for thinking about him. I have decided to do the Amazon thing because I keep getting asked about my hooks. So why not? Why not? Victoria has another animal and mitts fully finished. Girl, these mitts are the absolute bomb. Oh my gosh. Oh, that color work. Sam, are you looking, and Dinky Jen, are you looking at these mittens? And my dear Rita, are you awake? All of you knitters, and Leslie. She has to tell me every time, VJ, I knit too. I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting we're not in love anymore. And I'm really croaking today. Ooh. Roberta says, I used to cook the bacon over the vegetables. Mine was more like an oven, and the veggies cooked in the drippings. Oh, that sounds so good. So good. Roberta says she doesn't do Amazon unless she has to. I don't either, but I was not going to discourage him. We're still boycotting. I got my list. Panda's laughing at me. We have a difference of eating habits. The lawyer said we got to figure it out. Did you have to go for mediation? Oh my gosh. Uh, Jen says, Michael, I've only ever eaten corn dogs in Florida. Yummy. Don't have them here. Look in your freezer case because we have frozen corn dogs that you can put in the oven. Chris says, VJ, just FYI, I had cornbread and milk for breakfast. See, even Chris thought about cornbread before I said anything about cornbread. Yeah. Michael, I think you're outnumbered, darling. Crystal is asking Chris, regular milk or buttermilk? My mom loves cornbread and buttermilk. I have forgotten about cornbread and buttermilk. I think one of my grands or great grands used to eat that. I don't remember because that was not my thing. I wanted mine with butter. And I have seen some people put honey on their cornbread. Michael says, Crystal, my grandmother would always crumble her cornbread in a glass and pour buttermilk into it and eat it with a spoon. I've heard that. Roberta says, controversial, but I've been craving fried chicken livers lately. Probably need iron. I went to get some Hunan rice and I was reading the menu while I was waiting on my thing. And I saw that they had fried chicken gizzards. And I was like, I'm going to have to come back one day and get me some chicken gizzards. I don't like the livers, but I love the gizzards. If they're done right, they don't fight you. Cute, cute. Is one having a barf? Well, Dinky Jen, I saw it, but I wasn't going to ask because it was like I couldn't do it anyway. But yeah, I did see that. Michael, corn pudding for depression meals. I don't know. Is it white corn, yellow corn, or all the corns? I took my kids to Casa Gallardo Grill, and they had a totally different menu. So I got a sampler platter because we didn't know anything that was on that menu. And they came out with blue and green and red corn chips, and my kids wouldn't even taste them. I said, taste it and see what it tastes like. They were like, nope. Crystal says, Michael, yes, my mom will make a full meal out of it. Been told my great grandmother used to do the same too. I will pass on buttermilk. I'm right behind you, Crystal. Those shroomies are adorable. They really are. Oh, Chris is a fan of chicken livers. Okay. What about the chicken brains? My mother used to have brains and scrambled eggs for breakfast. And I just looked at her and walked to the other room. Susan Laurie says that the lactate chewables work decently for her son in law. Dinky Jen says, my bunnies and my crochet project book to fall back on, including many variations. Okay. All right, you all with your amigurumis, go for it. Jen says, one day, VJ, I may make similar mitts. Oh, Victoria can send you the pattern if you like. Oh, that is so sweet of you, Victoria. That is so sweet. Because you all, yeah, I start knitting and where it ends. I just start. Victoria also finished the sweater. Finally, she says, I love this. I love this. I have always loved this. Girlfriend. This is beautiful. Oh, she says, go for it, Victoria, and thank you. That wasn't a slam on Michael. These days you make money where you can. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, thank you, Panda. Michael knows we're not slamming him. He knows how we are. He's been to the other channel. But you gotta do what you gotta do. You'll look it up? Okay. Okay, there you go. Look at you all networking. I'm here for it. That is so sweet of you, Victoria. Yeah, people have to do what they have to do here. There are times when I have to break down and order from them, but I try everything else first. I even made my first Timu order. I did. Hi, Laura. Welcome in, Wonder Twin number 2. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. Leslie says my dad wouldn't tell us what something was if it was new. He'd wait for the reactions. I used to do that to my children, and they got to the point where they would go look in the trash before they would go to the table to see what empty containers were in the trash can. Because I'm like, what are you doing? We're trying to see what's for dinner. It's on the table. I told you what's for dinner. He said, Mom, you lie. I'm like, that's terrible. They said you do. That's pretty. That's because I was trying fried zucchini sticks on them because they kept saying they didn't like zucchini. So I bought the sticks and I was going to try it on them. And they said, well, what is this? I said, it's a fish stick. Try it. And so they bit into it and they started screaming. I said, it's fish. And they said, fish is not green. The oldest, smart one who knew how to read, ran to the trash can and he says, it says zucchini. Mom, I'm like, so after that, they would check the trash before they would sit down to eat. And they still don't like fried zucchini. Crystal says, I was raised by my grandmother as my mom worked all the time. So I was raised on Depression era mountain people food. And honestly, many of them are comfort foods for me now. Pintos, potato soup, biscuits. My late ex father in law came over one day and I had a black eyed peas, rice, and cornbread. And I offered him some, and he's like, girl, I didn't know you knew how to cook like that. I'm like, what? It's just black eyed peas, rice, and cornbread, and ham hocks. Back when I was still eating ham hocks. Roberta says, Leslie, my mom was like that. She gave us brains. And now every time I hear Hannibal Lecter, I think about that night. Hi, Granny. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much for the parking pass. I appreciate it. And I've already validated my ticket. I appreciate it. Yeah, no. Do you know I have not seen that movie yet? Oh, Mandy finished the scarf for her dad. Mandy, this is so cute. This is so cute. He is going to love this. And poor Michelle is not here to see the pink. She'll have to watch the replay. Oh, Mandy, I hope you have enough yarn left to make him a hat to match because that is too pretty. Okay, Dinky Jen is talking to Victoria. Welcome in, Cynthia. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. How are you? You sent the link in the chat. Couldn't figure out how to find your info since the name change. Can't go to your channel. Victoria, you cannot send it in the chat if you are not a mod. Are you a mod? Oh. Victoria, send it to me in email and I will email it to Dinky Jen. Oh dear. She might not be a mod. Victoria, drop the link in the comment section of this live. You won't be able to put it in the comment in the chat, but put it in the comment section. Oh, Granny, that'd be awesome. Oh, Victoria, is it a free pattern? Because if it's a paid pattern, I'll have to go back and delete it after Jen gets it. Yeah, hug and wuggers. Victoria says if it doesn't work, it's under your inspirations called Northern Fair Isle Knit Set. Oh, okay. Oh, that is so sweet of you. Granny says, VJ, I screwed up my live that was already set up, so you may want to check to see if you have the right one. Oops. Panda says, my mom never gave us brains. She loved us. I'm kidding. My mother never gave me brains either because I looked at them and told her I was not eating them. Michael says, I too was raised by my grandmother and she cooked a lot of Depression era meals. And I agree, they are great comfort food. And I was raised by my grandmother because my mother worked as well. And my father was having problems. So my grandmother stepped in. I once had someone tell me that hog jowl no longer can be bought in stores. Yes, it can. Yes, it can. It can. You just have to find the right store. They still sell it. They may, depending upon where you are, they may label it as thick slab bacon, but if it's short, it's the jowl. They're just pretending. Oh, okay. It's a cinnamon swirl cake. Make him a hat to go with that scarf. He's gonna love it. Okay. So sorry. I can't get there from here. I'm sorry. Thank you, Zola. Roberta says, I use bowls for my bean flavors. I think she means bones. I used to use ham hocks. Now I tried the smoked turkey, but smoked turkey is good, but ham hock is better. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Now I'm thinking I need to write old recipes so the child can make them. Yeah, especially if the child cooks. Write them down. Roberta says, Michael, when they said brains, I tried not to get into get in line. I still remember that Indiana Jones movie when they were all sitting around the dinner table and they brought out the monkey brains in the monkey cranium. Yeah, no. Mm-mm. Yeah, no. Mm-mm. No worries. It's okay. Don't worry about making me a mod. I just forgot that I couldn't send the link unless I was here. Oh, okay, baby. Thank you. Oh, Zoila says ham hocks are yummy. Yes, baby girl. Ham hocks are yummy. They really are. I'm sorry. I am so sorry because, yeah, they're good. They're not good for you, somebody said, but they are good. Ooh, child. Let's. Mandy has a collage of some of her recent amigurumi. First is a bird stealing French fries. Second is a little duck. Third is a request from my best friend for her son. And last is a raven for my oldest daughter's Halloween costume. Mandy, do you ever sleep? I'm going to ask you the same thing I asked Rita. Do you sleep? Because, baby, are all of these from this week? Are these old? Or are you just that fast? OM to the goodness. Stealing a french fry. OM goodness. Oh my. Mandy. Mandy says, I highly recommend doing that, Roberta. I still have recipes from my great great grandma that I use. I have them from my grandmother on both sides. Welcome in, Zach. Good to see you. Thank you for coming. How are you? It's further down, Chris, the pillow. Oh, she always asks you how to make stuff. So, yeah, writing it down might be an idea, Roberta. It's saved on my PC before the link. Thank you, Jen. Uh, no, thank you. I'll take the kids menu, please. Ah, Panda. Yeah, no, I, yeah. You recall that, Granny? Yeah. I was traumatized. I wasn't in the room with them, and I was still traumatized. Ooh, yeah, no. Mm-mm. Oh, you had 2 days off last week? Okay. Because I'm like, honey, do you sleep? What is happening here? Zoila says, Antonio, I am ordering kids' meals too. Yeah, they came out and they were, yeah, it's like, yeah, no. No, sorry, no. Thank you, but no, thank you. Mandy made a snuggler for her co-worker's niece. It looks like Snoopy. It looks like Snoopy, Mandy. Crystal says they say all that stuff isn't good for you, but my great grandmother ate like a lumberjack and she lived 95, and only 2 of those years she wasn't active. Wow. 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 My grandmother lived to be 87 or 85, one of the two. Panda's laughing at Zoila. It's great. I can get nuggies and chocolate milk. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I miss chocolate milk. I miss a lot of stuff. I'd have to really get up and do some walking to eat the stuff that I used to eat and love. Leslie finished the baby blanket in Caron's cinnamon swirl snow cone. Cute, 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 and cute. Michael says Snoopy was adorable. Everybody loves the Snoopy, Mandy. Who doesn't love a good Snoopy? I mean, honestly. Now my chat won't scroll. No, 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 no. Oh, man. Oh, what happened? Restream is not my friend. I'm just saying it. Zach, your grandmother used to order kids' meal depending upon how hungry she was. Sam and Zoila are going to fight over Panda. Michael's here. You may have to talk to his husband before you all start fighting over Tony. Speaking of our dear, oh my God, Tony. A scarf, he finished Tunisian knit border with honeycomb center in green. Tony. Oh, Panda, my love. This is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my gosh. That is so stinking cute. Ooh, such talent in that house. Oh, Panda says, oh, I love those, Mandy. Your kids and I are going to have to fight it out. Those are mine, Kay. Thanks. Oh my gosh, you all are so cute. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Michael may come up here with a big club. Thank you, Zorla. It looks like Snoopy to you too. Oh, she was going to make Woodstock to go with him, but ran out of time. Zach says, I'm still a little nervous, but I got my second driving lesson tomorrow. Congratulations. That is awesome. Michael says to Crystal, my great great grandmother smoked like 2 or 3 packs a day, drank 5 beers a day, and ate the greasiest stuff you could get back then and lived to be 105. She actually babysat me. Oh, heck, Michael, that's impressive. That is impressive. Oh, my goodness. Crystal says, too far though. My great grandmother was built like a lumberjack too. 6 foot something and weighed about 240. Have mercy. Thank you, Sam. Oh, yeah, because Granny said I might not have the right parking pass. Granny, why do you do these things to me? I want to say, I'm easily confused, and then you give me the wrong data. Oh, oh, okay. Victoria is currently in blocking phase, but completed it last night as well. Okay. Wow. Go ahead with your bad self, Victoria. Favorite shade of green? Oh, that was Panda Scarf. Yeah. And then we got a green shawl following the green scarf. Zoila says, when VJ said, Michael is here, Zoila and Sam. Michael's here. So you all better just watch yourselves because I don't, I'm just going to sit back with my popcorn. Good night, Roberta. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. Love you, girlfriend. Michael says Panda Scarf is the big twist tree red heart yarn. No, the big Dollar Tree red heart yarn. VJ, read what's on the screen. Whew. Zach says, okay, I'm going to go put on the Christmas tunes. Zach, leave me alone. Yeah, it's actually nice, way softer than the Walmart red heart. Isn't the Walmart red heart and the Dollar Tree red heart the same red heart? Do we have different red hearts going on around here? Mom is talking to her squirrel friends. Ah, oh my gosh. Yeah, girl, I'm gonna get out my popcorn and I'm gonna watch and see what happens here. I've got no dog in this fight, but I'm gonna watch. Stand up for your man, Michael. Rita says, I cut a large wedge pillow in three, and here's the first with new fabric, hand sewed on. Had to do it so we had some, had to do it so we had some to turn mom with. Oh, okay. Go ahead with your bad self. Look at you. Necessity is the mother of inventions. Wow. That is a great idea, Rita. That is a great idea. Panda says it's all fun and games till Michael's husband ends up with sugar mamas. Chris says, pretty star in those bad colors. Oh, I love you all. I love you all. Well, happy birthday to your mom, Zach. Michael says, as long as y'all send Panda back home the same day with yarn, then y'all good. What kind of yarn, Michael? Will any yarn do? Oh, happy. But your mom's going to be 65. That is awesome. I was going to ask her if she was going to apply for her Medicare, but you're in a different country. Ooh, child. Chris has one side of her pillow. Oh, I like this blue, Chris. I like this blue. Is this that red heart soft navy? That's pretty. That is so pretty. Panda says, yarn. I'm not some cheap fiber hussy. He's laughing. Who am I kidding? I'm that girl. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, Sam and Zoila, you got to get your yarn together. And you have to make sure you send Panda back the same day. You got the rules. I still got my popcorn. That is cute. Oh my gosh, Chris, that is so cute. That is really cute. I love that. Oh, she's already got benefits. Go ahead. Zach's mom. Go right on ahead. Crystal says, is that a promise, Michael? And she's laughing. I need a buddy to go yarn shopping with. I like the blue too. I really do. Panda says, Crystal, stop enabling him. Oh, oh my gosh. This is the chat to end the week with. You all are the best. Sam says, Sam's throw some fiber at Panda. Dance, sweet honey, dance. Oh, I those colors are really collecting. They really are. You got the yeah that all that. See, I like the way it pulled for you better than I like the way it pulled for me. That's why I was selling it. I like that stitch pattern, Chris. And Crystal says, I mean, we could have the haul and get dinner and eat with Michael. I'm just saying. Well, there is that because somebody's got to take Panda home. Stay for dinner, drop off the yarn. Sounds reasonable to me. Dinky Jen says, fresh off the hook today, my witch hat with stash yarn and scrappy cake and Dinky Jen. If this isn't the cutest little thing, OM to the G. Oh my gosh. Hold on, let me move this. Oh, Dinky Jen, that's beautiful. Scrap yarn? Oh, girlfriend, you did that. That is awesome. That is awesome. Zach says on your birthday here, you get out of chores on your birthday, so she can't sit back and relax all day. And my brother and I are treating her to dinner. Oh, that is so sweet of you. It does look intentional. Susan says, email me. I have 6 boxes of lactate. There you go. I think that is for Laurie. You throw in Happy Meals and you got a deal. Yeah, save it for next week, Dinky Jen, because somebody's going to yell at me in a minute and tell me that Granny is live. You need that hat like yesterday. I know that hat is beautiful. Ah, right. She looks like that yarn was intentional. You all are so flippin' talented. It is the perfect Halloween. It really is. You all, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gosh. Let's see. Can I do this from here? I don't know if I can do this while I'm live. Let me see. Delete this. Hit redirect. Hit knit. No. Oh gosh in heaven. We might have to take the streetcar today. Because the party bus, oh, there we go. The party bus has a flat tire. Okay, we're going to try this one. It's not going to let me. Sam, drop that link for Granny D again, please, sweetheart, because it's not letting me do anything now. How hateful. How hateful. Not yet for Granny D. Thank you. She might be working on it. That might be why I can't get it. Because it's not working. So I'm just going to delete this one, save, and back out of it because it's not helping. You missed who you're supposed to email. Susan Vincent. She has 6 boxes of Lactaid chewables. Laurie, this lady. And Chris has another dish rag, cotton with a 5.0 millimeter hook, and it is folded. And ta-da! I got to the bottom of the whips. FOs. Whatever we're doing today. What are we doing today? We're not whipping it real good. We are doing FOs. Jeanette, welcome in. Glad you're here. Yes, beautiful makes everyone. Everyone is so flippin' talented. I love it. I love it. I love it. Michael Chris is asking if plan pooling works in Tunisian. Michael says, F that yarn. That's what we call concrete. Yeah, Michael's not a fan. He's not a fan. Panda says, Chris, the turn pass makes it extremely difficult to do plan pulling. Michael says you can. It takes practice and lots of frogging to get stitch counts needed so you can make the pooling pattern lots of excess work, which is why I haven't done it. Well, Chris, in other words, it depends upon how hard you want to work. Oh, wait, I got one in email. I spoke too soon. Um, Laurie got permission to share her finished objects with sleeves from her pattern test for a friend. She used Colorado Halo in beach red and a 9 millimeter hook. It is 72 inches wide and 18 inches tall. I guess we'll call it, and the sleeves are about 16 inches, give or take. They go from elbow to wrist. Thanks. You're welcome. You are welcome. My poor feeble brain. Let me see if I can do this. Oops. There we go. That's better. Thank you, Zoila, in case we fall off the bus. I appreciate that because I can't get the bus loaded. Wow. Oh, Laurie. That's really cute. Crystal says, we wonder if we could make a witch hat big enough to go over my hard hat. And she's laughing. I am already called the word that rhymes with witch. Yeah, you probably could. I don't see why you couldn't. Oh, and then you can wrap them around you. Back in the day, they used to call that a straight jacket. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Panda says, Crystal, you can make it huge and put eye holes in it so it sits on your shoulders. Oh, that'd be like that mush mouth thing from Fat Albert. I like sugar and cream too. It is a little rough to work with, but it's not that bad for what we use it for. Dee just says she's having tech difficulties and may need to start a new live. Thank you, Sam, because I know I wasn't getting anywhere with it, but hey, it's me. Oh boy, Crystal, I got that with an office full of men and just me too. Glad not anymore, girl. You and me both. I was the only one on the hospital floor with like 9 men, and it was painful. It was really painful. Panda, Crystal's laughing at Panda. I really should, but it would take until Halloween to finish it. Well, you got Halloween to finish. Well, you know. Okay, thank you. Oh, Zoila put it out there. Thank you, Zoila. Great minds think alike. You like you some washcloth, Cynthia? How's your hat coming, Cynthia? Is it still in timeout? See, Laurie, I got to you before you even asked. See, I did remember. I remembered something today. I remembered I forgot. Oh my gosh. I had my annual doctor's visit yesterday. Oh, and yes, I forgot what happened here. How about we do this? There we go. 6 years cancer free. Pat myself on the back. I was complaining that I cannot multitask like I used to, that I wanted to be what I was before chemo and all that. And the doctor politely informed me that I was working trauma and we were running all around like superheroes and I don't have to do that anymore. And I said, "Oh, you mean before I had superpowers and now I'm just normal?" She says, "Yes." I said, "Oh, well, now I'm normal. Everybody, I am normal, but I've lost my superpowers." Susan says, "I have so much to share. You should ask me what I have." Everybody, email Susan. Zoila put her email in the link and ask her what she has, because I am getting the slideshow together. I hope to have it up tomorrow morning. I think it's probably going to be about 3 slideshows of what there is so far, um, to sell the yarn. And then we're going to have an auction for the hooks. So watch my community tab. There's a lot. There's a lot. She does have a caring heart. She really does. But I've gotten the I had to download the photos and rename them because YouTube wouldn't let me upload them with the name they had. And then as the mail started coming in, it's like, okay. So there are a lot of and I'm going to do my best to put them all together. So like all of the cloud cakes are going to be on a video, and all of the whatever cakes are going to be on their own video, and go through and email Susan what you want. It's first come, first serve. A lot of them are in 3 packs. We're not breaking up the 3 packs. So some of them have, 1, 2, or 3 packs. You can purchase 1, 2, or 3 of the 3 packs, but we're not going to break up the 3 packs. You email Miss Vincent, give her your snail mail address so that she can do the pirate ship pricing. She will email you back with the price plus shipping, and you send her the money. Susan, what forms of payment are you taking? I forgot to ask you that. You send Susan the payments and she will get them out to you, and copy me on the payment so that I can edit the video and say, I'll have to put it in the comments. I'll put in the comments what is gone, because I don't think I can edit the video once it's uploaded. If I can, I will, and I'll put sold on it. I think I can do that in studio. Oh, Granny D is live. Okay. Well then, yay. I made it. So yeah, watch my I'm going to start uploading them tomorrow because I'm getting them sorted. Email Susan, and when you send her the payment, she can tag me in it when she's doing the shipping, or however. We'll talk, Susan, however you want to do it, and then I'll just put sold on it so people will know what's not available, so they won't keep asking you for the same thing and you have to keep telling people that it's already gone. It's funny, me and most of the guys on the floor get along. It's management that secretly calls me that. I want to thank everybody who has spent the last, thank you, Laurie, the last, however long we've been here. You could have spent it anywhere, but you chose to spend it with me, and I take it lightly. BJ, are you abnormal too? I thought I was abnormal. My doctor says I'm normal, but I've lost my superpowers. Please like, share, and subscribe. Socially distance. We're going to do the outro, and then we're going to go over to Granny's house. I'm going to stay here and for a few minutes and finish the comments because I know while I was talking, you all were doing all kinds of stuff. I will. I'm gonna talk to Susan and see what forms of payment she is taking, and I will put that in the description of the videos. And I do think I can edit them after it's been uploaded, but I'll have to see about that. So you can email Susan, email her your snail mail. She will email you back with the price of the, well, I'm going to have the price of the yarn on the video, but she's going to email you back what the shipping price is. And once she pays you, once you pay her, she'll pack it up and mail it out to you, and I will put sold on that. And I will get with Miss Susan and see how we'll coordinate that, because if she CCs me, she'll have to CC me once you send in payment. And I'll put sold on it so people don't keep asking her for the same thing. Okay, well, I'll talk to Susan and we'll work that part out. But watch this channel tomorrow because slideshows are coming. Love you all. Take care now. Bye bye.